We are about to start. Hello everyone. A very good morning. In fact, it's good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Ankit Sharma and I welcome all of you in this extremely important session at the one and only Exampur, your favorite online education platform. My dear students, today the topic is part 1 of blood relation. So if you all remember what we did yesterday, we did part 1 of direction and distance. So if we move by the same order, today we had to do part 2 of direction and distance. But I just paused that for a while. We are doing part 1 of blood relation today. Tomorrow we would be doing part 2 of direction, and then day after tomorrow, okay, on Friday, that is part 2 of blood relation will be done. I hope I am very clear of the things in which the class will be moving on, the direction in which the class will go. Now the next thing, my dear students, have a look at the thought of the day. Thought of the day is, dreams do not work unless you do. Any dream, any thought, anything which comes to your mind, it must be accompanied by required actions, because action speaks louder than words. All right, everybody, getting it? Action speaks louder than words. And now, keeping the same thing in mind, let us act, let us start, and here we go with the very first thing. See, if we talk about the topic is very important, and as you all know, it's blood relation. So what are the basics of blood relation? Let us first of all discuss the basics of blood relation. All right, everyone, fine. So let us first discuss the basic of blood relation. So there are 3-4 things which are very important. Okay, there are 3-4 things which are very important. So let me just write that. Blood relation. Blood relation. Basics. Blood relation basics. Okay, everyone, fine, everybody. Blood relation basics. Now, my dear students, if we talk about the basics of blood relation, the first and foremost thing is the gender. The first and foremost thing is the gender. All right, everybody. And gender of the person is of two kind. The person can be male or the person can be female. Okay. The recent Supreme Court judgment, not recent, it is already I think 2 or 3 years, the Supreme Court judgment recognizing transgender as the third gender will not hold good over here, will not work over here. All right, everybody, and therefore you must keep that in mind. Now, male person, obviously we will not write every time male or female to establish the gender of the person, so we will use some of the short forms, and the sign convention which I will use is a male will be denoted by the sign of plus and a female will be denoted by the sign of minus. This is purely a sign convention. If you wish to keep the same, keep it. If you want to reverse it, do it. If you want to keep something else, like many people denote male by square box and female by circular box, even this is a sign convention. If you wish, you can keep this, or even you can reverse this. You can keep anything else, but keep that only whatever you have decided, because it's purely sign convention. Next, after this, name. My dear students, name alone is not a sufficient ground. Name is alone not a sufficient ground to declare the gender of any person. All right, everybody. For example, in Indian culture, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, etc. are the name of men. Sita, Geeta, Rita, etc. are the name of women. But these are traditionally Indian names. Okay. But in entire blood relation, this topic, blood relation, in entire blood relation, the name is alone not a sufficient ground to declare the gender. If he or him is written, then obviously the person would be male. If her or she would be written, obviously the person is female. But otherwise, Sita, Geeta, Rita, Hina, etc. not women on the basis that on the name is such. No. Ram, or Shyam are not male only on the basis of the name. No. Name alone is not a sufficient ground to declare the gender. Next thing. What is the meaning of couple? What is the meaning of couple? My dear students, in blood relation, couple refers to a pair of married persons. In blood relation, couples refer to a pair of married persons, and the ones who marry, they must be of opposite gender. So in many parts of the world, the same gender marriage, two males marrying each other, two females marrying each other is allowed. In some countries it is legally permitted also by law. Okay, so that is a point. We do not consider such marriages in this topic. The ones who marry, they must be, I repeat, the ones who marry, they must be of opposite gender. Clear? Next. So Sahadev Prasad, good evening and welcome. Okay, now the next thing, friendship. And by the way, this sign is the sign of couples. It shows the sense of bonding, the sense of love, affection between the husband and wife. Okay, now friendship. All of you have friends. Some of you have more friends, some of you have less friends, but all of you have friends. But tell me, do we have blood relationship with our friends? Obviously no. We do not have blood relationship with our friends, and therefore friendship is not a part of blood relation. But yes, there is an exception to it. There is an exception to it. And what is the exception? If two friends of opposite gender, if they marry each other, then obviously they will be coming under blood relation, not because now they are related by blood, but because their offspring, their children will be related to them by blood, and therefore now they will be coming under blood relation. All right, fine everybody. Now the next thing. There are some important terminologies. Okay everyone. And what are the important terminologies? Number one. Okay, and that is paternal maternal relationships. So let me explain this further. Your paternal relationships are the ones which belong to the side of your father. For example, your father's father is your paternal grandfather. Your father's mother is your paternal grandmother. Your father's brother is your paternal uncle. Your father's sister is your paternal aunt, and so on it will continue. On the other side, maternal means the ones who belong to the side of your mother. Your mother's father is your maternal grandfather. Your mother's mother is your maternal grandmother. Your mother's brother is your maternal uncle. Your mother's sister is your maternal aunt, and so on. Okay, I hope you got the meaning. Okay, yes, Sadev Prasad, it's absolutely fine. Next. Now the next thing is very, very important. In-laws. Okay, so who is the in-law? Who are your in-laws? Your in-laws are the family members of the one whom you marry. Your in-laws are the family members of the one whom you marry. For instance, my wife's father will be my father-in-law. My wife's mother is my mother-in-law. My wife's brother is my brother-in-law. My wife's sister is my sister-in-law. And on a lighter note, my wife is the law. Okay, opposite will also happen. My father is my wife's father-in-law. My mother is my wife's mother-in-law. My brother is my wife's brother-in-law, and my sister is my wife's sister-in-law. I hope you got the meaning of in-laws. Third, there are some other important terminologies like who is a spouse? So your spouse is your partner, the one whom you marry. Your spouse is your partner, the one whom you marry. So for a husband, wife will be the spouse. For a husband, wife will be the spouse. And for a wife, husband will be the spouse. I repeat, for a husband, wife will be the spouse. For a wife, husband will be the spouse. All right, everybody. So spouse is a gender neutral term. Spouse is a gender neutral term. Okay, it can indicate male as well as female. Okay, fine everybody. Very good, Sadev Prasad. Next, my dear students, is sibling. Sibling is another very important gender neutral term. Very important gender neutral term. So gender neutral term, as the name suggests, gender neutral means you will not be able to determine the gender through that term. And gender specific means you will be able to specify the gender. Okay, for example, if I say sibling, who is a sibling? Sibling means your own, your real brothers and sisters. Your own, your real brothers and sisters. So it can include both brothers and sisters. It is a gender neutral term. Spouse. For a husband, wife is the spouse. For a wife, husband is the spouse. So both are spouse of each other. Okay. So this is the spouse of this and this is the spouse of this. So again, spouse is a gender neutral term. You cannot confirm from that who is male, who is female. But there are certain terms which are gender specific. For example, okay, if I write A is the nephew, gender specific, nephew is always male, because who is a nephew? Nephew is the son of your brother or sister. Son of your brother or sister, always male. So this is gender specific. Next, who is a niece? Niece means the daughter of your brother or sister. Okay, so your niece is the daughter of your brother or sister, always female, guys. All right, everybody, fine. Okay, next, nephew. Okay, now another very important term, cousin. It is again gender neutral. Your cousins are the son or daughter of your uncle or aunt. Okay, your cousins are the son or daughter of your uncle or aunt. So I should repeat: paternal, maternal. Paternal means the ones who belong to the side of your father. Maternal means the ones who belong to the side of your mother. In-laws means the family members of your better half. Better half means the one whom you marry. Spouse means for a husband, wife is the spouse. For a wife, husband is the spouse. Sibling means your own brothers and sisters. So these two are gender neutral terms. Even this is a gender neutral term, means you will not be able to determine the gender. Who is a cousin? The son or daughter of your uncle or aunt. On the other side, nephew means the son of your brother or sister, always male. Niece means the daughter of your brother or sister, always female. I hope all of you are getting these terminologies. Getting these things? Yes or no? Yes or no? So with this, we have discussed the important terminologies. But now, the point over here is that obviously we cannot solve questions easily until and unless we have some of the short forms. Okay, so we must be knowing how to draw the family tree. Okay, we must be knowing how to draw the family tree. And now how to draw the family tree? Let us see. How to draw the family tree? Let us see. Okay, there is only one golden rule of drawing it, and that one golden rule of family tree is the ones who belong to the prior generation would be written at the top. The ones who belong to the later generation would be written at the bottom. The one who belong to the same generation would be written at the same level. I hope it is very clear. I should repeat. The ones who belong to the same generation, the ones who belong to the prior generation would be written at the top. The ones who belong to the later generation would be written at the bottom. The ones who belong to the same generation would be written at the same level. For instance, if I write A is the father of B. If I write A is the father of B. A is the father of B. Now, who will belong to the prior generation? If I say A is the father of B, who will belong to the prior generation? Obviously A. So A is the father of B will be denoted by this method. A is the father of whom? Of B. Now, B's gender is not clear. B male will be the son of A. B female will be the daughter of A. All right. Fine. Now, I hope it is very clear. Fine. Getting it? Yes, Sadev Prasad, getting it. Now, if I say P is son of Q, P is son of Q, P is son of Q. P is the son of whom? Q. So, Q will belong to the prior generation and P is the son of whom? Q. Now, Q's gender is not clear. Q's gender is not clear. Q if male will be the father of P. Q if female will be the mother of P. Are you getting it? Q if male, the father of P. Q if female, the mother of P. Okay. So those who belong to the prior generation would be written at the prior level. For example, now the next thing. M is the sister of N. M is sister of n. So M is sister of n means what? Brothers and sisters, they belong to the same generation. So M is sister of n means somewhat like this. Somewhat like this. Now n's gender is not clear. N if male will be the brother, if female the sister obviously of n. Now if I write M is the sibling of n. M is the sibling of n. M is the sibling of n. M is the sibling of n means yes, they are brothers and sisters. They will belong to the same generation and hence they would be written at the same level. But now among them, who is the brother, who is the sister is not known. Among them, who is the brother, who is the sister will not be known. All right, everybody, getting it? So that is the problem. Who is male, who is female is not clear. Similarly, X is the wife of Y. X is the wife of Y versus X is the spouse of Y. X is the spouse of Y, okay, versus X is the spouse of Y. Fine. Now what is the difference between the two of them? Difference between the two of them is very simple. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. X is the wife of Y. X is the wife of Y means obviously Y is the husband. Obviously Y is the husband. And now here X is the spouse of Y means it will be somewhat like this. It is very clear that they are couples. They are husband and wife. But among them, who is the husband, who is the wife is not clear. It is clear that they are husband and wife. But among them, who is the husband, who is the wife is not clear. But here it is very much clear. It is clearly marked who is wife, who is husband. I hope it is very clear. Fine, everyone. Yes or no? Yes or no? Quickly, everybody. Quickly tell me. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, fine. Now with this, my dear students, let us move ahead and come to the types of questions which are asked under this topic. So the types of questions which are asked over here is as following. The types of questions. The types of questions which are asked over here is number 1. Pointing towards someone type. Pointing towards someone type. In this, a person is pointing to someone in a very indirect manner. You have to understand it and find the relation between the two persons. Number 2. Number 2 is the conventional type, the paragraph form of question. Okay, the conventional type, the paragraph form of question. Now, in the paragraph form of question, a para is given of maybe 4 or 5 lines. You have to read that and you have to draw the family tree through which you have to answer 2 or 3 or even 4 questions. Okay. Next, third thing. Third is the very, very important, the coded form of question. The coded form of question. Now, in this coded form of question, the things are codified. It is not directly mentioned. It's not directly given. All right, the things are codified. It's not directly given. Now, see, this is the oldest pattern. This is the oldest pattern. Not very less asked. This is newer than this. It is seen still in your examination. And this is the latest one, seen exclusively in the main level examination. All right. So these two are important from the prelim exam point of view, and this is more important, this one. And this one is important from the main examination point of view. All right, everybody. Fine. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, quickly tell me. Fine. Okay. Getting it? Now we are coming to the questions. Obviously, today is part 1. Now, due to part 1, we will be solving easy to moderate level questions, isn't it? Since it is part 1, we would be solving easy to moderate level questions. But in the next part 2 of this, obviously, we will be solving the moderate to difficult questions. All right, everyone? Getting it? Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, everybody? Fine. Okay, and see, by the way, the weightage of this topic, blood relation, in the examination is up to 3. The weightage of this topic, blood relation, in your examination is up to 3 questions. Means be it prelim exam, be it main exam, up to 3 questions can be asked from this particular topic. And with these things in mind, let us start with the question. So first we will be doing pointing towards someone type. Quickly everybody. 1 minute is more than sufficient. Hurry up. Quickly everyone. See, my dear students, now these are the pointing towards someone type of questions. Pointing towards someone type of questions. Okay. Now see, what is the question telling? Pointing to a girl, Rahul said, she is the only daughter of my grandfather's only son. How is the girl related to Rahul? So now see, my dear students, the best way to solve such kind of question is to take examples on your own. Okay, the best way to solve such question is to take example on your own. For instance, tell me, I am Rahul. Pointing to a girl, Rahul said, I am Rahul, and I am telling my grandfather's only son. So my grandfather's only son, my grandfather's only son is me, okay, and daughter. So what is the problem over here? What is the problem over here? It's daughter only. Okay, fine. Getting it? No. It's not. See, there is a problem over here. Just hold on. My grandfather's is paternal or maternal, it is not mentioned. Sorry. My grandfather is paternal or maternal, it is not mentioned. Okay. And please also focus. My grandfather's only son can be my father or can be my paternal uncle. Please understand, this is the common thing. Please understand, my father's, considering this to be paternal grandfather. So my paternal grandfather's only son can be my father, or my paternal grandfather's only son can be my paternal uncle. And now if I consider it to be my maternal grandfather, so my maternal grandfather's only son will be my maternal uncle. Okay. And now this is the problem. Now see, we will get more than one answers or not. And see, the only daughter, her only daughter, his only daughter. So now, this is a problem. We are getting two answers. One will be sister, one will be cousin. And that is why answer is cannot be determined. I should repeat. My grandfather's only son. Point number 1. It is paternal or maternal grandfather, it is not clear. So let us take all the cases. My paternal grandfather's only son is my father, or my paternal grandfather's only son is my uncle. Okay. Now, my maternal grandfather's only son is my maternal uncle. So all the 3 cases taken. Now, if it is my father, so my father's daughter will be obviously my sister. But if it is my paternal uncle's daughter, it will be my cousin. If it is my maternal uncle's daughter, it will be my cousin. So therefore the answer is cannot be determined. Okay, it is cannot be determined. That will be the daughter. Please check brightness. What is the issue in brightness? Let me check. Okay, I will get it checked. Getting it? So the ones who are answering daughter is not right. This is the daughter. This was referring to daughter. This was referring to daughter, but we have to find the relation between girl and Rahul. This girl who is the daughter, this girl who is the daughter, and Rahul. All right. Next. Quickly, everyone. Hurry up. Now see, the time is up. The time is up, my dear students. Now the question over here is telling Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram. See, I will be using the same sign conventions. Okay. Okay, fine. Excuse me. Brightness थोड़ा कम कर दीजिए. Okay, so I have asked my team to reduce the brightness. Okay. I have asked my team to reduce the brightness slightly. Okay. And I think that the situation will now be rectified. Okay, fine, everybody. Okay, fine. I think it's slightly better. Okay, fine. Okay. Fine. Now see, what I would be doing, I would be using certain sign conventions. Sahadev Prasad, please confirm. Is it fine? Is it better? And the sign conventions that I would be using is a male will be denoted by plus, a female will be denoted by minus, and a couple will be denoted by equals to. A couple will be denoted by equals to. So these are the sign conventions which I would be using. Now let us come back. Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram. Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram, need not write the complete names. Okay, need not write the complete names. Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram, is married to Maria. Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram, is married to Maria. So Maria is female. Now Sita is mother-in-law of Maria. If Sita is mother-in-law of Maria, Sita is over here and therefore the Ram will be male. Name alone is not a sufficient ground. Through question only I am writing the gender male and female. So Lakshman, who is the only son of Ram, is married to Maria. Sita is mother-in-law of Maria. Jacob is the only son. Jacob is the only son of whom? Of Maria. Geeta is the daughter of Sita. Geeta is the daughter of Sita. Now, how is Geeta related to Jacob? Geeta is obviously the aunt. In Hindi, we call it Buaji. Okay. In Hindi, we call it Buaji. The right answer is aunt. All right, everyone. Getting it or not? Okay, fine. Next. Solve this one. Now, see, this is a question of coded format. This is the question of coded format in which the things are given in the coded version. Okay, today we are taking an easy version of this, but in the very next class we will take a difficult version of this. All right, everybody, we will be taking a difficult version of this. So A star B means A is the wife of B. A at the rate B means A is the mother-in-law of B. A hash B means A is the sister of B. A percentage B means A is the husband of B. A plus B means A is the mother, and so on. It has been given. Next, have a look at this. Next, have a look at this. All right, everyone. Here we go. Okay. G percentage B means G is the husband of B. G is the husband of B. Okay. Now, B at the rate S. B at the rate S means B is the mother-in-law of S. B is the mother-in-law of whom? S. B is the mother-in-law of S. So B has a child. B has a child. Okay. And that child is married to S, and therefore B at the rate S means B is mother-in-law of S. Now S plus F. S plus F means S is the mother of F. S plus F means S is the mother of F. So this is male now. So now which of the following statement is true? B is the mother of F is not true. S is the daughter of B is not correct. G is the grandfather of F is fine. It's right. G is the father of S is wrong. B is the grandfather is wrong. But G is the grandfather of F is right. That's absolutely correct. Alright. Fine. So I hope all of you are getting this. Option C is the right answer. So this is slightly difficult to understand at the beginning. So let us solve more questions to understand better. Quickly everyone, solve this one. Okay, Sadev Prasad, we are coming to that. We are coming to that. Which of the following expression is false if this expression is true? Which of the given expression is false if this is true? Okay, so it's very simple. See, B plus O. B plus O means B is the mother of O. B plus O means B is the mother of O. O hash T. O hash T means O is the sister of T. And T percentage S. T percentage S means T is the husband of S. T is the husband of S. And now B is the mother of T is right. S is the daughter-in-law of B is right. T is the brother of O is right. O is the son is wrong. O cannot be the son. O is female now. O is female. So how can O be the son? Getting it? And therefore the correct answer to the question is option number D. Is option number D. Next. Now this is a paragraph form of question. I said that there are three kind of questions. Number one, the pointing towards someone type, which we did initially. Number two, the paragraph form, which we are now doing. And number three is the coded type, which we did just before this. So now please solve it. Draw the diagram. Hurry up. Now see, my dear students. See, my dear students. You cannot identify sign. So sign is over here, male plus female minus couple equal to. So sign is same. You keep your sign. No need to follow that what I am following. Okay. Do in whichever you are comfortable. So in a family there are two generations with two married couples. So in a family there are two generations with two married couples. F is the father of E. Okay. So it is telling you that F is the father of E. Fine. We did F is the father of E. Now, my dear students, it is telling you E is the niece of G. E is the niece of G. So E is the niece of G. Fine. E is the niece of G. Now G is an unmarried male. G is an unmarried male. So G is not married. Fine. Now it is also telling that, okay, C is the mother-in-law of D. C is the mother-in-law of D. So suppose it is like this, that C is the mother-in-law of D. Fine. But this is this allowed? Is this allowed? 3 generation, is it allowed? Yes or no? 3 generation is not permitted now. In a family there are 2 generation it is telling. So is it permitted? The answer is obviously no. Alright, so now what is to be done? Now what is to be done? Quickly everybody, now what should be done? Okay, obviously we will have to rectify that. Obviously we will have to rectify that. And now keeping the same thing in mind, let us now find something alternative over here. Let us find something alternative over here. See, the point is very simple. Only two lines. Only two lines. See, F is the father of E. This is fine. I don't have any issue with this. Okay, F is the father of E. Now, here it is also telling you in a very clear way that E is the niece of G. E is the niece of G. So, fine. And G is an unmarried male. G is an unmarried male. Fine. Now, here it is also telling you that C is the mother-in-law of D, but D is not married to F. D is not married to F. So what does that mean? What does that mean, my dear students? D is not married to F. Now what can be done? Hurry up. D is not married to F. So if D is not married to F, can it be married to this and become male? Can it be married to this and become male? Because, why I am keeping it over here? Because D is not married to F and C is the mother-in-law of D. C is the mother-in-law of D. C is the mother-in-law of D. C has only one daughter. C has only one daughter. Is it clear now? Is it the correct diagram? See, why the earlier diagram was wrong? Because through that the diagram was going into 3 generations, which was barred over here, which was not allowed over here. So if I read it again and check the conformity, in a family of 2 generations, 2 we have, 2 married couples we have, F is the father of E, G is an unmarried male, C is the mother-in-law of D, C has only one daughter in the form of E, and E is the niece of G, and D is not married to F. Fine. Fine, everybody. So through this, all of the things are correct. Now moving ahead, coming to the sub questions. How is C related to D? C is obviously the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law of whom? Of D. Next, how is G related to E? G is the uncle. G is the uncle of whom? Of E. Getting it or not? Getting it or not? Okay, fine. Now, this thing. Another question of paragraph form. Another question of paragraph form. Okay, solve this. Solve this. 2 minutes. Quickly, everyone. Next. Hurry up. 2 minutes is more than sufficient to draw such kind of diagrams. Next 1 minute, an extra minute just for your sake to solve. Quickly, everybody. Quickly. So, Sadev, are you getting the points now? And others who are live? Okay. Now, see, we will be solving this one. Okay. So, there are 8 members. How many members? There are 8 members. The names have been given. They are in the family. It is a 3-generation family and there are 2 couples. So, these are the basic structure of the question. Okay. Or the skeleton of the question. That number of members in the family, 8. Generations in the family, 3. Generation in the family, 3. Okay. Okay. And now couples. Couples in the family, 2. Couples, 2. So members, 8. Generation, 3. And couples, 2. Couples, 2. These are the basic structure of the question. And now one very other important point is given. Both parents of each child are alive. So for both parents, for any child, both father and mother are alive. Both parents of each child, for any child, both father and mother are alive. Okay. Now here it is telling F is the brother of D. F is the brother of D. F is the brother of D. D who is the father of E. D who is the father of E. See, this who always refers to the person just before and refers to the first person. But here who is written, so it is referring to D. F is the brother of D. F is the brother of D. F is the brother of D. So for that, see, the sign conventions are also written. F is the brother of D. D who is the father of E. Fine. Now the next thing, C is the mother of F. C is the mother of F. Now if C is the mother of F, C is the mother of obviously D also. Fine. Now here it is also telling you that H is the aunt of G. H is the aunt of G. Okay. H is the aunt of G and daughter of C. Okay. H is the aunt of G. Okay. And daughter of C. So G is somewhere over here. H is the aunt of G and daughter of C. And B is the mother of G. B is the mother of G. Okay. So if B is the mother of G, okay, G can be over here. G can be over here, but we will be having to check that. G is a male. Okay, G is a male. It is also given. G is a male. An equal number of male and female are there. So, my dear students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who is left out? Who is left out? A to H. So A is not there. A is not there. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A is not there. So is this the structure? Is this the diagram? Let us see. Members 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Generation 3, 1, 2 and 3. Couples 2, 1 and 2. That is fine. But let us check the further details. Further details. Okay. For example, have a look at this. Both parents of each child are alive. So both parents of each child is alive. So these 3 are the children and for them both the parents are alive. And see, these are children, both parents are alive. Okay, both parents of each child are alive. F is the brother of D. Fine. D who is the father of E. Fine. And H is the aunt of G and daughter of C. H is the aunt of G and daughter of C. Absolutely fine. B is the mother of G. B is the mother of G. Clear. C is the mother of F. C is the mother of F. Clear. And G is a male. Clear. An equal number of male and female are there. An equal number of male and female are there. So my dear students, if equal number of male and female are there, so male are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So female will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Quickly everyone. Okay, fine. Fine. Moving ahead. Moving ahead. And now once we have done, we can start with the questions. We can proceed with the questions also. Quickly. Now we are proceeding with the question. How is E related to B? How is E related to B? You can see E is the daughter. E is the daughter. So option D is the right answer. Clear everyone? Next. How is C related to B? How is C related to B? C is the mother-in-law. C is the mother-in-law. Okay. Which of the following does not belong to the group? does not belong to the group. C is a female, H is a female, B is a female, G is a male, E is a female. So all of you are well aware that who is the odd one out. Okay, who is the odd one out? Next. Okay, again back to coded form. A multiplied by B means A is the wife of B. A plus B means A is the brother of B. A divided by B means A is the daughter of B. A minus B means A is the son of B, and so on. And now have a look at this. Have a look at this. All right, everyone. Which of the following means D is the father of A? Which of the following means D is the father of A? Quickly, go ahead. Go ahead. Quickly, everyone. Okay. Which of the following means D is the father of A? For D being the father of A, D must be male. For D being the father of A, D must be male. But now see, D divided by something means D is the daughter. So obviously this will not be the answer. Okay, again, my dear students, further if I check, I will have to check one by one now. D is the father of A. D is the father of A. Let me go by option number D. So D plus B means D is the brother of B. D plus B means D is the brother of B. B multiplied by C means B is the wife of C. B multiplied by C means B is the wife of C. And C minus A. C minus A means C is the son of A. Okay, now through this, is D the father of A? Is D the father of A? Not at all. Now let us check this. A plus B. A plus B means A is the brother of B. B divided by C. B divided by C means B is the daughter of C. Okay, everyone. And C minus A. C minus A means C is the son of A. Is it possible? C minus D. See, this is the problem, my dear students. This is the problem. Please listen to me very carefully. Please listen to me very carefully, guys. Please listen to me very carefully. A plus B means A is the brother of B. I have no problem with this. B divided by C means B is the daughter of C. B is the daughter of C. And C multiplied by D. C multiplied by D means C is the wife of D. C is the wife of D, and that means is D the father of A? Is D the father of A? Absolutely. You can see that. Absolutely. You can see that. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes or no? Fine. Now moving ahead. Moving ahead. For your satisfaction, I am showing you this point. A minus B means A is the son of B. A is the son of B. B multiplied by C. B multiplied by C means B is the wife of C. Obviously C is the husband then. And C plus D means C is the brother of D. And therefore, is D the father of A? No, not at all. D will be uncle if male and aunt if female. Okay, next question. Next question. Solve this one. Solve this one. Hurry up. See, F minus G. F minus G means F is the son of G. F is the son of G. G divided by H. G divided by H means G is the daughter of H. So F minus G means F is the son of G. G divided by H means G is the daughter of H, and H multiplied by J. H multiplied by J means H is the wife of J. So now, how is F related to J? F is the grandson. F is the grandson. Answer is option number B. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? And now finally this will be your homework. This will be your homework. All right, everyone. Fine. This will be your home exercise. You will be solving this and you will write the answer under the comment box. Okay. So please click the picture. You would be solving this and you will write the answer under the comment box. All right, everyone. Getting it or not? Getting it or not? Okay. So with this, we come to an end of the session. I will again say, please like the session. Please share the session. Ask as many students to join it, because more the number of students will be, more enthusiasm, more energetic the session would be, and more interesting it would be. Thank you, everybody. The admit cards are already out of RRB Officer Scale 1, of IBPS RRB Assistant. So accordingly, you will download the admit cards, start attempting the mocks. The more you attempt mocks, the more you gain. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, guys. Keep it up.